Hey Aquarius, it's your girl Ruth. How y'all doing? I'm going to start on your series now. We're gonna be reading some history of you, myth, and maybe some of it through there to be facts. I don't know. But yeah, so this is about the Greeks, okay? And the Greeks Aquarius was a young boy named Ganymed, Ganymede, and he was in charge of the sheep. Okay, try to make sure I put it up. Okay, let's read. It says he was the water barrier. Um, looks like a boy dangling down from the sky. The way the constellation looks. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if that's this or not. Let me see. Let me see. Let me finish reading a little more. Wait a minute. Greek mythology. Aquarius was the boy I named, the young boy kidnapped by Zeus. Zeus sent his eagle Aquila to snatch him out of the fields where the boy was watching over his sheep. So Zeus was a predator. Not only not only was Zeus an adulterer, he kidnapped the boy, took him from his family. Okay, so I guess he got tired of women. He wanted men now. I know it's horrible. I know, poor kids, still happening today. Zeus sent his eagle Aquila. Okay, I said that. He became the cupbearer for the Olympian gods, the constellation Creator. Creator. That's why I showed that first one. That's supposed to be the constellation. Creator is a small constellation in the southern celestial hemisphere. Okay. He was the one who brought the wine to the gods. Okay. He became the cupbearer for the Olympian gods. The constellation Crete is often thought to be his cup. Okay. There are three. Let me see. I'm not going to read that. Okay, so he was the son of Tros. Tros. I don't even know if I got his picture. Let me see. Okay. First king of the classical land known as Troy. He lived on the island of Crete and tended sheep there on the slopes, his son did, of Mount Ida. One day Zeus caught a glimpse of the young boy and was overwhelmed with a desire to bring him to Olympus to serve as the cupbearer of the gods. Zeus thereby disguised changed his shape into an eagle, swooped down and carried the boy off to the home of the gods. Remember I showed y'all that. Wait a minute, no, not that. Sorry, y'all. Trying to get organized. Yeah, I brought him to the home of the gods. So there him is Zeus, which is Zeus, aka Jupiter. Okay. Ain't that something? Snatched the boy up. He had no problem doing stuff like that. Now it so happened that his position was already filled by Herba, a daughter. The position. Whatever. I'm going too fast. Overwhelmed with the desire, okay, brought him Olympus to serve as a cupbearer of the gods. Zeus thereby changed his shape into an eagle and swooped down to carry the boy off to the home of the gods. Now it was so happened that this position was already filled by Heba, the daughter of Zeus, and his wife. Okay, Hera. Okay, so he had no desire for women. I'm thinking no more. Not even his daughter. Okay, and his wife. This is them right there. Okay, I mean, we'll have the real pictures. We don't know if this is true. But so he took that job from his wife. Okay. Once the boy arrived at the royal court, a competition began between a competition. I'm sorry, between his Zeus's wife and him for the honor of serving the gods. Eventually, I mean the daughter. My fault. Eventually, uh, the boy won the post and stayed on almost as the favorite companion to Zeus. To honor the events surrounding the evaluation of the boy to cupbearer and servant of the gods, Zeus placed the eagle shaped he assumed when abducting the boy to Olympus and to the heavens as a constellation of Aquila, eagle, and immortalized the boy as a constellation. Aquarius, water bearer, one of Jupiter's moons, is also named after the boy. Okay. Aquarius, Prometheus, god of forethought and humankind. The Titan, god of forethought and crafty counsel, who was given the task of molding humankind out of clay. Just like Aquarius, the god Prometheus was somewhat of a rebellion and a visionary. His abilities, and chaos were also similar to Aquarius, ruling planet Aquarius. Aquarius is a revolutionary of a zodiac sign that is intended centered on progressive and futuristic things as well. Oh Lord, let me talk. Put that out. Okay. King of Troy, his dad. Ruler of Troy, the city named the same. History. He was ruler of the sun. His dad, his mom, of whom inherited the throne. He inherited the throne from them. The father had 3 sons: Ilus, Acericus, and the young boy, Gangames. He gave his name to the city, also named Ilion, for his son Ilus. Trion's wife was said to be Callahole, daughter of the river god. Okay. When Zeus abducted the boy, Charles grieved for his son, and Zeus having sympathy for the man, sent Hermes with 2 horses, so swift they could run over water. Hermes also assured Trios that his son was immortal, making him and would be the cupbearer of the gods, a position of great distinction. It was from Trios that the land was named after him. For the sake of this boy, beauty, Zeus caught him up, kidnapped, gave rewards to his father for recompense. Ain't that something? Gave him a stud of immortality, horses, or a golden vine. I guess that's where they get the boy in the story of Clash of the Titans, the horses that's flying in the air, immortal horses, and the golden vine. Maybe that's the monster. I mean the giant in the kid's story of climbing the vine to get up to go get the golden goose or whatever it was. Zeus had a homosexual lust for the boy. He was depicted in Greek vase painting as handsome youth, and scenes of his abduction. He holds a rooster a lover's gift. Hoop, a boy's toy or lyre. When portrayed as the cupbearer of the gods, he pours nectar from a jug. In scripture and mosaic art, he usually appears with shepherd's cock and some kind of cap. The boy's name derived from the Greek word meaning glad, gladdening, and also prince meaning gentles, a man gentles, Genital. Okay, the name may have been formed to contain a deliberate double meaning. Once there, he faced the wrath of Hera, the wife of Zeus, who was angry and very likely jealous that her husband had taken such a fancy for a young boy. In addition to this, she was also angry that Zeus intended for him to replace his daughter, Hera's daughter, as the cupbearer, him and Hera's daughter as the cupbearer after an incident where the girl had accidentally spilled some of the nectar of the gods, and it couldn't have set well with Hera that Zeus immortalized the boy in the constellation and in Aquarius in addition to immortality and eternal youth. Eternal youth, check that out. Also, he was responsible for the annual Nile River flooding and the life-giving water of rain. Some scholars believe the Greeks borrowed different stories from older stories to make up what they think the constellations mean. Duh. In Rome, the name Ganymedes, with the boy's name, was used for handsome slaves who served as cupbearers, a reason to have homosexuality in Greek culture. Pluto said it wasn't homosexuality, it was taking pleasure of the mind. Check that out. Wow. That Zeus loved him non sexually for his mind. In the myth, Aquarius becomes the giver and taker of life. Okay, we're going to stop on that one. That's going to be part one. It's a lie to you, Aquarius. This is one that I found first, okay? So we'll go to the other ones, okay, on part two. All right, would you like, subscribe, share, and comment? Just a little history, y'all. It's a lot. I love y'all. And I'll be back with some more, okay? Love y'all. Bye.